Hello and welcome back to Feminist Podcast Cumtown, where you come every week to get a feminist perspective on being in a same-sex relationship with your father.
That's right. I'm your host, Julia Claire.
I am Kate Willett.
And I'm Katie Halper.
We actually, Julia's name used to be Katie as well, but we had to change it because KKK, pretty offensive. Yeah, right. So we made her do it. Yeah.
That was actually my username on JDate. I'm not actually kidding, though. I don't know if I can break character. Like, literally, KKK Katie, because there's that song, KKK Katie.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty problematic. And wow.
I didn't realize it unless I was being like subconsciously self-loathing Jew / I think I just really resent online dating and buy jewelry or buy anything, by any tribe. But yeah, it's pretty like subconsciously passive aggressive.
Did you have sexual intercourse with anyone? Or I didn't mean to actually
send... ever in my life?
No, off that app. I didn't mean to actually center penises in our discussion here. But,
yeah. Problematic. Yeah. I did not have penis penetrating sexual intercourse with anyone I met off of JDate, which is probably good because I don't know what kind of curated men I would have gotten with the KKK Katie thing. But actually, I did get some people who didn't notice it.
Wow. I don't know if I'd remember the song. My grandma used to sing that song. Wow.
It's just Katie.
My grandma was pretty problematic. Yeah.
Well, I don't think the song is actually problematic. Katie.
Well,
I mean,
Katie, that's actually where you're so wrong.
I feel like KKK Katie, I mean, it's implicitly making fun of people with a stutter, which is extremely ableist.
That's true. Okay, I'll own that. I'll own that.
Really ableist. And honestly, Katie, I'm just, you're off to a really problematic start, and I'm feeling like a little unsafe.
How can I I totally hear that, and I want to like honor you and hold the space for you. So how can I repair that violence? Like, is that even a possibility?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm just feeling, to myself, like I'm feeling really gaslit right now because my lived experience of this conversation is that we came together and we were supposed to record a podcast, and now this has sort of been hijacked by your guys' like really intense aggressive energy towards each other, and it's just I'm also feeling unsafe.
I feel like I was trying to speak my truth. And I guess what happens is if you're a woman with strong ideas, and also like, I didn't really want to go there, but like as the only Jewish person in this group, I feel like I'm getting some kind of problematic anti-Semitic silencing of me, which is deeply grounded in the trope of the loud Jewish woman. So I'm just going to put that out there and let you guys I'm just hoping I'm giving you that I'm leaning into the trust that I have of you guys, that you'll actually you women, that you'll actually like just consider, like you don't know what you don't know.
Right. And you know what? I also want to hold space for your claim that or your implication that I'm maybe being anti-Semitic.
Yeah, my truth that you're being anti-Semitic.
Your truth, of course, yes. And you know what? That's some internal work that maybe I have to do in my subconscious, maybe some transcendental meditation. I'm not really sure what that means, but I will report back.
Yeah, just check in. Yeah. Just check in and check out.
Yeah. I'm going to actually call you both back in right now because as a bisexual woman, I'm just really feeling like the analysis of the power dynamic in this situation isn't particularly intersectional, and it's just like there needs to be space for my horniness towards other women in this conversation. And this is like really kind of killing that for me.
Okay. Well, as a queer woman who is also sex negative, I think that I'm ultimately the most marginalized person in this group. And so
like definitely outside of the context of a concentration camp, you would be. But like once we broaden the horizons to Auschwitz.
Sure. Yeah. And you know what?
Game changer.
You know what? Nobody thinks about that. So
I mean, some of us do, because some of us like can't help but think about it. We were raised in that. Right. But I definitely would love to have the privilege to not imagine that I'm in Auschwitz every minute.
You know, it's for me, it's just like, I just feel like no one's really holding space for the fact that it's been a really rough day for Italians. I mean, Andrew Cuomo literally came out today. Literally, he did it. And he was like, I'm not perverted. I'm Italian, you know, and I'm really tired of the stereotype that my people are just, you know, eating spaghetti and sex offending. And it's like, this is just, you know, this has been a lot. Like, I'm going to need to like sort of take some time to do self-care. Yeah. Unpack all this. Yeah.
Yeah. You should like take some kind of like deep, like marinara sauce, like bath. Like where you just kind of like bathe yourself in marinara to kind of like recenter your culture and reclaim that culture.
Okay.
Marinara sauce.
Was that problematic? I thought I was being like really supportive.
I mean, it is problematic, but it is also a thing that I did with my polycule last week. So,
right. You know, maybe people don't know that I knew that. So that's why it was, Julie didn't know that I knew that. You're allowed to say that, yeah. I'm allowed to say that, yeah.
Yeah.
And in solidarity, I will bathe in a matzo ball soup. So that like, because I don't want you to think that I would ever imply something for you that I wouldn't also be willing to do to myself or for myself or by myself or of myself.
Okay. Well, we're all, you know, we've established that we're all willing to do the work. Is everyone feeling complete? Is everyone feeling safe?
I'm feeling safe. I'm feeling like this is a space where women are supporting women.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I love supporting women. Although, like, I don't really want to say just that I'm supporting women because it's like, I don't know.
Women with a Y. That's how I choose to identify, like, by the way. I know it's really old school, but like, I know, but I'm reclaiming that mostly because I don't like the patriarchal alphabet. So I feel like putting a Y in there is actually really disruptive in ways that it doesn't get credit for. And in terms of feeling safe, I just want to do a quick body scan for like 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Let's exhale.
I mean, I'm, you see, like, I wish I could exhale, but unfortunately, as a Jewess, which is like a term that I've reclaimed also, we are constantly, like, all we want to do is exist and, like, on land that had some people living on there, but they all wanted to leave.
Right.
And all we want to do is feel safe doing that. Like, and we don't feel safe. Like, I feel like there are people who would prefer that my people didn't exist on top of their homes.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with this. And I assume that you were talking about Girl Boss in Chief Israel herself.
Yes. Exactly.
I'm actually kind of feeling like we need to decolonize this conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, Israel's not just so you know, like, Israel, I can send you an Instagram about that.
Thank you.
Israel's not actually settler colonialism.
Honestly, thank you for calling me in on that. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my cats are like...
Your cat is triggered.
My cat got super triggered. My cat went to the safe space under the bed, and my other cat followed her under there because he's not respecting her boundaries. Mm-hmm. And I've tried to call him in several times, but he's like, no. Like, he's just like, he's toxically masculine, my cat is.
That sounds like that's actually a crime you need to interrupt.
Yeah.
Like, do you need a minute to go under the bed and...
Well, I mean, I spend a lot of time under the bed. I've already been under there for like 10 hours today, hiding from Republicans and stuff.
Right. So, and from being, all these guys talking about cancel culture all the time.
Yeah. Cancel culture, not real.
Not real, yuck.
No.
I just want to like say I was this many years old when I learned that Kate Willett was okay, like, being complicit in a sex crime.
Wow.
I mean, look, they're cats, but like I'm allergic to them. I don't particularly like them, but I just think it's really problematic to kind of swipe that under the bed, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's like, I don't know. I'm struggling with this. I'm reckoning with this because it's like, am I using my human privilege to dictate what they should be doing. You know?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, to me, it's like, you shouldn't have to be reckoning with this. Is it okay that I'm playing a totally passive aggressive person? Is that like throwing everything off? Like in improv, fun. You're not supposed to like.
We love it.
Okay. So like, I wish well, I'm torn because like I half admire you for struggling with that, but I also think it's kind of like almost pathological that it has to be a struggle. Like,